What a fantastic look at the skyscrapers that make up the skyline here in the Cradle of Liberty. We're coming to you from Philadelphia. 2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin Durant said his days of trying to prove himself through basketball are done. He said, walking around...
All right, thanks, D.A. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Look at Philadelphia. They are the favorite right now to lock up the number one seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they should be. Change the game since you play.
Well, one trend is the fact that the big fella can step out and shoot a three-pointer. It helps to space the floor, but you got guys that are shooting 30% from three, but that's an okay shot because of what it does for the rest of the team. And so I would say the big fella bringing up the ball and pushing it. But I would really just say pace and shot selection, the evolution of the game where the fact you can shoot so many threes now just allows for different type of cutting, different type of spacing, different type of action. I just love the way that the game and the team game has evolved in the NBA.
More possessions, all of it. You're right.
Yeah.
Here's Irving. Taps in, coming off the assist from KD. Irving's got 12 points in the game.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Scotty's checked in for Philadelphia. Prince has checked in for the Nets. And here are the 76ers now. 4-point game. Buries it from three-point range. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Nets. Knocked away. Lays it up and banks it in. 5 points in the game.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
The Nets have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. The pass to Irving, shoots the three, and Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Just doing the job on the backdoor. And last season, the Sixers unveiling a Dr. J statue on their Legends Walk outside the team training facility.
Oh, yeah, his second statue in Philly. I mean, the other one is down by the stadium. At that Legend Walk, you know who he joins? Wilt Chamberlain, Mo Cheeks, Bobby Jones, Billy Cunningham, Hal Greer. That's a good company to be in. Some great history for the Sixers. Kyle
O'Quinn is checked in for Philadelphia. Korkmaz comes in for Harris. And the Nets making a change here as well. Courage is checked in. The 76ers leading by 3. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
The 76ers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the first one at the line is good. And with the signing of Durant and Irving along with DeAndre Jordan, Greg, are the Brooklyn Nets now claiming the mantle for the top team in New York?
Listen, they were already the better team a season ago. After stealing the Knicks' thunder in free agency, acquiring the superstar talent, they're poised to steal the Knicks' cultural relevance as well.
Passes it to Harris. It's tipped. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
A problem inside. That's what he is. Once Simmons gets the ball in the positioning that he wants, he goes for the throwdown.
Nets trail by 7. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
A triple-double machine. I mean, Ben Simmons surpassed by only the great Oscar Robertson with the pace he's piling up.
Well, we still have about half a season left, but here's where the power rankings stand as of today. You take a look at the Nets. They're still holding tough in that 5th position, still trying to climb the ladder.
And seeing where the 76ers are, They know what this team is. Some would say they've overachieved, but I feel like they've proven themmselves thus far.
They need this. Allen trying to break free. Simmons against Dinwiddie. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Spencer Dinwiddie.
Oh, look, he's almost 7 feet tall. Simmons is a tough guard. I mean, you got to be careful not to get too physical.
And you look at the all-around impact of Ben Simmons, already a star, an all-star. You know what, Chris? If he adds a jump shot, how good do you think he can be?
Whoa. Some say you better polish up that MVP trophy. I mean, perimeter shooting, the only thing he really lacks.
And when he gets ahead of steam, you almost feel sorry for defenders. Ben Simmons, a combination of size, speed, and ball handling that can, at times, be unstoppable.
Harris against Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. They swipe it. Plays it up off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 9. And with his passing and driving ability, Greg, Simmons is like combining a power running back in football with a pinpoint passing quarterback. Not much he can't do.
Kevin, a football metaphor is appropriate. Simmons grew up playing Australian rules football, and the physicality and quick thinking of that sport really reflected in his style of play.
Steps back and fires. Ring shot on the way. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Now, Dinwiddie. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Toronto. Really left alone that time.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 17-5 run. Pass to Scott. 76ers moving the ball around. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Offensive rebound. And the shot goes in from Caruth.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
The 76ers leading by 6. Pass to Scott. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Jared Allen.
Yeah, you just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
For Philadelphia, they have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And they've been the more physical team, offensively, seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fellow.
Dinwiddie passes to Harris. Here's Caruth. With some arc. Simmons with the defensive effort.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Inside, here's Prince, and it's in there.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Jacks up a 3. The offensive rebound. And O'Quinn slams it in.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
And Kevin, this is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. You gotta love it.
Harris looking it over. Puts it up. And it's Brooklyn scoring again. The 76ers leading by 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. 76ers have been shooting right around 75% at the line. 9 of 12 so far. The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. The pass to Karuch. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. And the Nets, another three.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
It'll count. And that one released in time, but no good. Back to the action after this word. One of the league's best point guards, Kyrie Irving, had this to say about his competition.
2011, I came into a league where the point guard position was still.
Some say, Greg, a golden age at the point guard position.
Yeah, and Irving right there with the best of them. He embraces the challenge.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, they're doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
We've got Kyle O'Quinn. Korkmaz is out there with Simmons. And it's Bolden in at the 4. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Dinwiddie passes to Prince. Here's Dinwiddie. Harris outside. Back to Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 5. And another turnover here by Brooklyn. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
Yeah, the offense looked cohesive last night. Whatever challenge the opposition presented, they answered with confidence.
Josh Richardson's checked in for Simmons. LeVert's checked in for the Nets. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Kevin, Josh Richardson has made himself into one of the top defensive wings in the league. Richardson says there's a certain competitiveness that comes with being a good defender. The defensive end takes will, and I have a lot of it. Kevin J. Rich is self-described as super competitive, and that edge is what drives him.
It sure is. That's what it takes. Thank you, David. Passes it to Bolden. Dinwiddie with the steal. Here's Karuch. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game. The 76ers leading by 6. Down low. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Nets. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. And the Nets, another 3.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Great positioning on the putback.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Prince outside. Another steal. Richardson left side. Here's Bolden. Launches it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now a 10-point Philadelphia lead.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
Yeah, and I love the fans in Philly. They're notoriously prickly, though. They expect hard-nosed effort. If not, they'll let you hear about it.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's a big reason why Jordan's field goal percentage is always so high, because most of his finishes come right at the rim.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen one. They've got to communicate much better out there.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Kevin Durant's checked in for Taurean Prince. And Irving subbed in for... He's making some changes here. Right around midseason here, Chris, more players-only meetings being held. Give us a little insight into what those are like.
Well, there's some really good ones, Kevin, and there's some bad ones. There's ones that goes, hey, guys, just wanted to bring us all here and say, man, listen, we could do a little bit better. We need to focus. I'll start with myself. I can be better on the boards. You need to be better guards over here. Those kind of meetings are good. Then there's the ones that say, listen, guys, we're going into playoffs. I need everyone to put the phones down. No more going out. Sacrifice. Tell your in-laws, tell your spouse, tell your family, listen, for the next month we're honed in where we can't come back. And then there's the ones that you don't like, the ones that finger pointing, saying, hey, guys, I called this meeting because I'm tired of all of you. None of you are putting up. And then another guy says, wait, I'm not doing my job. You're not doing your job. Then other guys come in and you kind of get how it goes. So a lot of different ways you can have meetings. But hopefully as a coach, you have great leadership. So at the end of the day, even if you have hurt feelings, guys come out better for it.
Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Clippers. Back to Allen. The Nets working the ball around now. Right side, Jordan. 6 to shoot. Baseline J on the way. It's hauled in by Harris.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
I mean, this could end up being a big night for him. I mean, if this quarter is any indication.
Now here's Irving. He's coming off a 22-point game against Toronto.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
A nice shot by Harris.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Nets trail by 15. On the wing, Harris. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he hasn't been able to do much damage outside the three-point line. Just one triple for him in the game, and that was back in the first quarter. They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Brooklyn's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Here's Irving, and the rejection by Embiid.
Stalwart on the defensive end. Embiid is superb at making his presence felt with blocks like that. But he doesn't have a clear path to the hoop, so why not? I mean, pull up and bury the three in transition.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Back to Irving. Tipped away. From outside the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Irving's got 17 now.
He's doing some good work from long range. I mean, he had 2 threes in the first quarter, and now he's got 1 in the second.
To the inside, Embiid. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
You can't let Embiid get comfortable inside. When he's this close, he's adept at burning the defense.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Jay, it has looked easy for you so far. 5 threes in the first half. How is the shot feeling right now?
Oh, man, I'm not going to lie, DA, man. It feels great right now. My release is clean, and I feel like I'm squaring my body every time I pull up for a shot, you know? As long as I can get my hip square, I know my jumper's going to be pure, you know? And it helps this team put on some points on the board, man.
Well, you certainly have looked good shooting the ball in the first half. Thank you for your time, guys.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a run. He's checked in for the Nets. Spencer Dinwiddie comes in for Karis LeVert. setting the floor for the Nets. Durant and Prince make up the forwards. Irving is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Jordan in at the center. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Spencer Dinwiddie.
Yeah, easy call.
And he knocks down the first one. Chris, you know a little something about that power forward position. Who do you think will be the best at that position in let's say 3-5 years from now?
Wow, it may be who's the best at that position now will continue to be, and that's Anthony Davis. He can do it all. He was a point guard in high school, and what that gave him was ball handling skills, lateral quickness, and the mentality of a small guy. We all want that as big fellas, that mentality, because you have the height. You just need to believe that you can do it on all ends of the floor, and he can do it defensively, offensively. He can coach. He could be your trainer as well, get guys healthy. I think AD could do it all.
Good explanation. Hands it from downtown.
Great D. Simmons, the passing skills of a point. At 6'10", he can see the whole court.
Outside Irving. Jordan, the pass to Durant. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
It's only a matter of time until his three-point shot comes back to him. I mean, he knocked down 2 threes before halftime. Nothing so far here in the second.
Here's Irving. Jordan, the pass to Prince. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's Harris. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
And that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with the comfortable lead.
And a 4-year player at Baylor, Taurean Prince, something of a surprise lottery pick back in 2016. But, Greg, he's become a very valuable player.
You know, he's one of those two-way power wings that it seems every team wants. A dependable three-point marksman who holds his own defensively.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for Joel Embiid. Scott comes in for Al Horford. And it's Korkmaz in for Harris. Caruth is checked in for Brooklyn. Harris comes in for Kyrie Irving. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Saturday, take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Monday, the Atlanta Hawks coming to town. That will tip off a homestand for them.
And that game against the Knicks, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Pass to Harris. Over Simmons. Simmons with the defensive effort.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that was a stunner.
And stolen by Prince. Pass to Caruth. The dish now to Jordan. 5 on the clock. For 3, Harris. The long distance 3 is buried. Harris has got 10 points.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Shoots from the elbow. Connects. The jumper drops. He's got 39.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
And it's Jordan atop the key. Dishes to Prince. And the 3 off target.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Back to Harris. A floater. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Korkmaz has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
He's kept the integrity of their offense tonight by moving and cutting and scoring every time they've needed him to.
Harris outside. The three. Korkmaz grabs the miss. Korkmaz has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
Chris, middle of last season, plenty of drama around the AD trade request. Davis wanting to leave New Orleans. Some say all publicity is good publicity, but Commissioner Silver clearly does not agree.
I don't agree either, and I think if you go back, the Lakers would say that's a self-inflicted wound. Some things are best left in the locker room. Let me tell you this. Every team tried to trade for AD except the team that didn't have him last year and maybe the Golden State Warriors. So everyone was out there. It just wasn't the rumors. And so, no, you never really like those rumors. They affect young players. They affect the player that may be being traded for. They affect the home fan base. They affect everyone. So you want to try to keep all of that in-house. Some things are better left unsaid.
Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got 5 now.
That's what they're looking for. They need him to take on a bigger role this game.
It's good.
This is what you love to see. Simmons so superb at sharing the ball and getting his guys involved.
Net shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Dinwiddie finds Harris. And stolen by Simmons. 1:15 left in the third quarter, and the shot goes down. He's got 8.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
There's the pass to Harris. Poked away. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Got a piece of it, and it's the 76ers with the ball. Pass to Korkmaz. Goes up for the two-handed dunk.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Bonnet shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Dinwiddie right side. Jordan dishes to Prince. Rebound by the 76ers. O'Quinn's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the middle, here's Prince. And the shot is good. Prince has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Here now is Dinwiddie. He has 5. Makes it off the glass.
No, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Up in time. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And they created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And we'll be right back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And so, in the game for the 76ers, we've got Murray. Trey Burke is out there with Kyle O'Quinn, and it's Bolden in a power forward. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
David Nwabans checked in for the Nets. This last season, the Thunder became the final NBA team to reach an agreement for jersey sponsorships. Have you gotten used to seeing those patches on the various jerseys around the league?
You know what, Kevin? I have. and they're not as intrusive as I thought. I was
Me too.
Man,
I agree.
Yeah, I was so scared of this. I thought it was going to ugly up the jerseys and be bigger than the team logo and things like that. But you know how great this league is when it comes to getting messages out to their fans and promotion. And so we've done a wonderful job. And actually, I really, really like how they fit the jersey, how the colors matches, and the history of the company, actually. So, no, I think they've done a great job kind of just making sure it just slides in there, not taking away the shine from the team.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball, bringing it up now for the Brooklyn Nets. Pass to LeVert. No good that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Caruch grabs the board. Nets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And it's blocked by O'Quinn. Here's Burke. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Yeah, it's getting to him, GA. I mean, the lack of communication, the lack of trust.
And the Nets shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Dinwiddie passes to LeVert. Allen up top. Pass to Caruch. And again, no good by Brooklyn. There's the double team with Allen. Burke. LeVert grabs the miss. LeVert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Out to the right wing. Caruch passes to Nwaba. The Nets working the ball around now. And again, no good by Brooklyn. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. But they recover it.
Well, that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Beyond the arc. 76ers with the new shot clock. And here are the Nets. Puts it up from 12. And it's Caruch missing. The 76ers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. And the 76ers get it back.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel. Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Two-time NBA champion Michael Thompson says the arm muscles, Chris, on today's players don't measure up with what they used to be. Is that even important?
You know what? He's right, but I don't know how important that is unless, you just want to bring the gun show to the games and pull out the arms and the curls and say, check out these muscles. But now I think, it's a lot different. And make no mistake, even though that is a true comment, the players of today are much more athletic than his day and my day. And I think that's because of technology. They understand core strength. They understand dieting. They understand rest. And so many, they're privy to so much information that we didn't have. But, no more curls. It doesn't seem like there are any more Karl Malone 24-inch pythons, brother, out there in any of these games.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Lets it fly from 18. Right on the bucket.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
I mean, I don't know what they were thinking. You have to know the scouting report. He's a threat from out there.
Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Chalk up 2 there.
Guys, they're just getting outworked. I mean, plain and simple. It's got to be more of a collective effort to secure that backboard.
Dinwiddie kicks to LeVert. A floater. He takes it up and lays it in.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
And there's the pass to Murray. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Horford's checked in. Irving passes to Dinwiddie. And Chris, whether it's KD or Kyrie, we've seen stars grow irritated with constant questions about their free agent destinations.
I would just suggest to them to go back in time. Nothing's new under the sun. Watch guys like Shaq, like myself, other guys that were free agents. It's a time to talk about it, and it's a time not to. And you can even speak about your impending free agency without insulting the fans where you're playing and without guessing of maybe where you will go next year. I just think that, guys just need to be a little more sensitive with it. Fans really want to know, and if the media is going to ask you the question, you got to figure a way how to handle that out delicately.
Well said. Clock at 6. Irving passes to Claxton. Here's Karuch. No good from outside. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Chandler comes in for Rodions Kurucs, and Garrett Temple subbed in for Spencer Dinwiddie. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
And got it! Another basket!
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Irving passes to Nwaba. The Nets working the ball around now. Claxton, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Outside Irving. One negotiating concession the league wants from the Players Union. Prospect attendance, Chris, at the draft combine and team-wide access to player physicals.
Well, this is a tough one because I don't think that a team that is not interested in you should have your physical. And we all know that information is shared, and so it should be genuine in the teams that are truly interested. And so I understand agents holding back on that. Medical information is something very serious that just because you have an opportunity to be drafted, your information shouldn't be spread all across the world just because you're at a combine. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out, but basically you just want a level playing field for everyone. And if we have that, it'll be better for us.
Shooting for Philadelphia, number 35. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Korkmaz checked in for Murray. And the Nets also making a change. Dinwiddie's checked in. That one is no good. And with a younger generation of fans cutting the cord, Adam Silver has talked about ways, Chris, to make the games, the NBA games, more accessible.
Yeah, and as a guy, Kevin, that played on the West Coast, I know many people aren't happy with this idea, but I say move the games up an hour. Move it to 6 o'clock so that I could watch LeBron on the West Coast when I'm living on the East Coast and be to bed by a normal time where kids can stay up. But how about the streaming? I mean, you can watch it on your phone. It's so many better and different ways now. I mean, before, if you were traveling, you could never watch a game because you had to be by a TV set stuck into a wall. Now, you got your phone, your pads, and everything else. So I love the game. It's becoming more global because of the expansion and how we've gotten players out there in front of fans. And now, with the access that fans have through some type of mobile device, I just love it. I love it.
Yes, that goes in.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Waba gets the bucket.
Oh, it doesn't have to break stride at all thanks to the money lead pass.
To the right side. Knocks it loose. Pulls up on the wing. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Temple. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Burke with the ball for Philadelphia. Wasted no time on that one.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone. Not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
Passes to Dinwiddie. Fires it up. The shot will not fall. And Philadelphia the other way now. Pass to Burke. To the paint. It's tipped.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the 76ers.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And not only are they on their way to winning this game, this also gives them a win in the season series.
Pass to Korkmaz. Inside. And the basket by Horford.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Temple finds Dinwiddie. And it's sent back by Horford.
Oh, he's a solid shot blocker now. It's thanks to his timing and great anticipation skill. It's not easy scoring on Horford.
First one falls for him. Ennis, he's checked in for the 76ers. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Dinwiddie. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. He kicks it to Chandler. To end the run. Bolden pulls it in. And here are the 76ers now. That one drops for him.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Oh, Greg, that's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Back to Dinwiddie. It's deflected. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know that. Offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
Hey, what's up? It's Shaq. Listen, you've been on one the last few games. Wow. What do you think you have to do to sustain this level of production?
To sustain, I'm just going to have to stay in the same rhythm, game to game. Not overthink things too much, get points within the construction of the offense. We also have great locker room atmosphere, everyone rooting for each other. But at the same time, we keep each other grounded, keep each other humble, man. And when we do that, I think all things are good to come.
You have a lot of poise, young man. Congratulations.
What's up? What's up? Let's do this. It's a nice head.
We are joined now by one of the hottest young rookies in the league. It's hometown hero Che. Welcome to the show, buddy.
Hey, thanks for having me, Hank.
Yeah, so we are wondering, what do you think about showing up on these lists of Rookie of the Year contenders? Is that something you take a lot of pride in?
I play to win. If I work on my game enough, I think I've got a pretty high ceiling. But I wouldn't say I take pride in Rookie of the Year specifically.
Why the heck not? Yeah, I think what Hornet's trying to ask is, what's wrong with taking pride in your work?
Nothing. You know, I take a lot of pride in my work, but I don't have any control over Rookie of the Year. I take more pride in things I can control. Just being a professional, you know? Working hard in practice, taking care of my body, studying film. And if I do all that, I know I've tried my best. And that's when I feel pride.
Beautiful answer. You might want to look into being a senator when your career's over, too.
One thing at a time, gentlemen.
Yeah, we've got our vote.
I ran for school president in high school and I lost.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to let you go now, but thanks again for joining us. Always a pleasure, Che.
Hey, guys, can you play some Lil Wayne before we leave?
You got it. Absolutely. That was Che, and this...
Yeah, that's how we do it, Playboy.
Hey, that's it, son.
Yeah, fellas. Good game, fellas.